Mike Lindsley back with you. It's an ML Sports Take brought to you by Camillus Golf Club, Chick-fil-A of Cicero and Clay, and our terrific friends at Burn Dairy. I tell you what, Dominic Welch, this stretch here, the 6-game win streak, for the Bonnies, he's been such a big threat from the outside, right? He's like a dagger who, whenever he can get hot, all of a sudden the offense expands. You have to guard up on him. He can then blow by. The backdoor cuts start opening up. You get to the hole a little bit. You pass and cut to an Attaway or a Holmes and then dump it to O'Shoe. And I mean, the whole movement just keeps going and going. Him and Lofton off the ball up top has been something really, really solid to watch as well. And you look at the three-point shooting, right? I mean, he hits 5 of 7 against Fordham. He goes 7 for 9 against UMass. He hits 3 against Duquesne, 3 against Rhode Island. His three-point shooting percentage has been pretty good. I mean, only had really a couple of clunkers, in this win streak. The St. Louis game, he was 1 for 5 and then 3 for 10 against St. Louis. But by the same token, that home game against St. Louis, those threes, 3 of them really came at the right time. Here's where Dom Welch, to me, has been as effective or more effective than even his three-point game and even some of his consistent defense in terms of creating turnovers. And by the way, how about that unbelievable, behind the back pass, that no-looker, to Attaway in the Rhode Island game, and then Attaway just went up and just jammed the hell out of that ball. It's Dom Welch's rebounding. He's up to 5.9 rebounds per game. And I mentioned this in my recap last game when the Bonnies blew out the Rams. The rebounding has been unbelievable by the Bonner guards. And that's, again, sign of a good team, good rebounding team. The Gonzagas, the Villanovas, the Carolinas, the Dukes, those teams across college basketball, Baylor, who can continuously do it year in, year out, Michigan State. The guards are rebounding. They're in the play. They're inside the free throw line. They're tipping the ball to one another. And that's exactly what St. Bonaventure is doing. And Dom Welch isn't just tipping to somebody else. He's tipping and grabbing it himself. And look, the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, he had 9 rebounds against Rhode Island, 6 against Duquesne, 10 against UMass, 6 against St. Louis at home. He had 5 on the road at St. Louis. And then he collected another 10 against Fordham. This guy's been a rebounding machine as a big, solid guard at 6'5", 205. And I think that's one of the ideas that Mark Schmidt had when he recruited him from Buffalo, the all-time scoring leader in Western New York. Hey, this is a big 6'5" guy who can follow shots, get rebounds, and, hey, eliminate the second, third, fourth chance points for the opposition on the other floor. Dom Welch has been huge for the Bonnies. Mike Lindsley with you here. It's an ML Sports Take brought to you by our great, great friends over at Stanley Law Offices, Welch & Company Jewelers, your State Farm agent, Matt Graham, and Tiny Bubbles Laundromat. If you're in and around Central New York, you got to get over to Tiny Bubbles, man. Fulton, Liverpool, East Syracuse, they have the Pay Range mobile app, and get this, wash, dry, fold laundry for only $1 a pound. What an unbelievable deal that is at Tiny Bubbles Laundromat, the official laundromat of the ML Sports Platter. Please do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and please download and subscribe to my podcast. It's called the ML Sports Platter, all over the major platforms where you get podcasts on your smartphone device. Today's show, another huge one. I've had a big week. Ian O'Connor on his Coach K bio, which was released a couple days ago. Mike Waters, who just went into the U.S. Basketball Writers Association Hall of Fame. And today is Ken Rogers, the director of the brand new 30 for 30 that just aired on the Tuck Rule. Remember, you Bills fans out there, he also directed Four Falls of Buffalo for 30 for 30 as well. So please do download and subscribe to my podcast for that show, archived episodes, new episodes, you name it, and catch me on the Built in Buffalo Podcast Network as well. Those air every single Saturday, just one a week. This week I'll have Nate Geary on from WGR and former Buffalo Bill Corbin Bryant. Hit me on Twitter at Mike L Sports. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.